The note wasn't supposed to be for me. I found it on a Tuesday morning, crumpled at the bottom of locker 237, my locker for exactly 3 days now, ever since I transferred to Lincoln Middle School. The paper was yellowed, like it had been there for years, and when I unfolded it, my hands actually shook. They're watching. The proof is in the music room. Trust no one. M. My name is Alex Chen. I'm 12 years old, and I should have thrown that note away. I should have focused on my math homework or worried about making friends at my new school. But I didn't. Because underneath those words was a date. October 15th, 2019. Exactly 5 years ago to the day. And because locker 237 used to belong to Marcus Webb, the kid who disappeared. Chapter 2. The new kid. Let me back up. 3 days earlier, my mom got a new job, which meant we moved from Seattle to this small town in Massachusetts called Riverside. Population, 8,000. Number of middle schools, 1. Number of kids who looked like me, also 1. That would be me. My first day at Lincoln was pretty standard new kid stuff. Teachers mispronouncing my name. It's AHLEX, not ALX. Getting lost trying to find the cafeteria. Eating lunch alone while pretending to be super interested in my phone. But then I met Jordan. Jordan Martinez sat down across from me during lunch on day 2, uninvited, with a tray of pizza that looked like it had been through a war. "You're in locker 237, right?" Jordan said, not even introducing themselves first. Yeah? Weird. Jordan took a bite of pizza, chewed thoughtfully. That locker's been empty for 5 years. Nobody wanted it after Marcus. "Who's Marcus?" Jordan's eyes went wide. "You don't know? Marcus Webb? The kid who vanished?" That's how I learned the story. 5 years ago, Marcus Webb was an 8th grader at Lincoln. Popular, smart, on the basketball team. One October morning, he came to school like normal. By 3rd period, he was gone. No trace, no note, no explanation. Some people said he ran away. Others whispered about family problems. But Marcus's best friend, a girl named Samantha Torres, insisted something else happened. She said Marcus was investigating something at school, something he wouldn't tell her about. She said he was scared. Nobody believed her. After a few months, the town moved on. Marcus became a mystery, then a memory, then almost forgotten. But here's the thing, Jordan said, leaning in close. Samantha still comes to the school sometimes. She's in high school now, but she volunteers in the library, and she still thinks something happened to Marcus here. Something bad. Chapter 3. The music room. I couldn't stop thinking about that note. The proof is in the music room. Lincoln Middle School's music room was in the oldest part of the building, down a hallway that always smelled like old books and floor wax. During lunch the next day, I told Jordan about the note. "We have to check it out," Jordan said immediately. "We? I just told you about it 30 seconds ago." Alex, a mysterious note, a disappeared kid, a secret in the music room. This is literally the most interesting thing that's happened in this town since Marcus disappeared. I'm obviously coming with you. That's how Jordan and I became friends. Also, that's how we became investigators. We waited until after school, when most kids had gone home. The music room door was unlocked. Inside, it looked like any other music room. Rows of chairs, music stands, a piano in the corner, instrument cases along the walls. "What are we even looking for?" Jordan whispered. "I don't know. Proof of something?" We searched for 20 minutes. Nothing seemed unusual. I was about to give up when Jordan called out from near the storage closet. "Alex, come here." Behind a stack of old textbooks, Jordan had found something, a loose floorboard, and underneath it, a box. Inside the box were photographs, dozens of them. Pictures of teachers, staff members, the principal, all taken secretly, like surveillance photos. And underneath the photos was a notebook filled with dates, times, and notes in handwriting I didn't recognize. October 10th, 2019. Principal Hendricks, 11:47 p.m., still in office. October 12th, 2019. Mr. Patterson, loading boxes into truck, 10:15 p.m. October 14th, 2019. Meeting in basement, 8 people, couldn't see faces. The entry stopped on October 14th, 2019. Marcus disappeared on October 15th. Jordan looked at me, face pale. What was Marcus investigating? Before I could answer, we heard footsteps in the hallway. Chapter 4. Running. We barely had time to shove everything back before the music room door opened. It was Mr. Patterson, the gym teacher. one of the people in Marcus's photos. "What are you two doing in here?" His voice was friendly, but his eyes weren't. I'm thinking about joining band," I said quickly. Jordan was just showing me around. Band tryouts were last month. Mr. Patterson stepped into the room, closing the door behind him. "You know, students aren't supposed to be in here unsupervised." "We were just leaving," Jordan said, grabbing my arm. We walked toward the door, but Mr. Patterson didn't. For a long moment, nobody said anything. Then his eyes drifted to the storage closet, where the loose floorboard was slightly visible. His expression changed. "Actually," he said quietly, "I think you two should come with me to the principal's office." Jordan and I looked at each other. Then we ran. We bolted past Mr. Patterson, through the door, down the hallway. Behind us, I heard him shouting, footsteps pounding. We burst through the side exit and didn't stop running until we were 6 blocks away, gasping for breath behind the public library. "Did we just run away from a teacher?" Jordan panted. "I think we just made ourselves suspects in a 5-year-old mystery," I said. "So what do we do now?" I pulled out my phone. We find Samantha Torres. Chapter 5. The Truth. Samantha Torres was 17 now, with tired eyes that made her look older. When we found her in the high school library where she volunteered, she looked at us like she'd been waiting 5 years for someone to show up. "You found something," she said. Not a question. We told her everything. The note, the photos, the notebook, Mr. Patterson's reaction. Samantha's hands shook as she listened. When we finished, she was quiet for a long time. "I tried to tell them," she finally said. "I tried to tell everyone. Marcus found something. He wouldn't tell me what. Said it was safer if I didn't know. But he was scared, and then he was gone." "What do you think he found?" Jordan asked. I think Samantha took a breath. "I think Marcus discovered that some teachers were stealing from the school. Grant money, fundraiser cash, donations. For years. Marcus's mom worked in the district office. He probably saw something in her files. He started investigating, taking photos, documenting everything. And when they figured out what he knew, she didn't finish. She didn't have to. We have to go to the police," I said. "With what evidence?" Samantha shook her head. "That box is probably gone by now. And who's going to believe 2 middle schoolers and Marcus's friend who everyone thinks is obsessed?" "Then we get new evidence," Jordan said firmly. "Marcus figured out their system once. We can do it again." Chapter 6. The Plan. Over the next week, Jordan and I became spies. We watched. We documented. We took photos on our phones of teachers staying late, unusual meetings, boxes being moved. We learned that 4 teachers and Principal Hendricks always stayed after school on Wednesdays, the same day the school district deposited fundraiser money. We recruited help, carefully. 2 8th graders, Destiny and Carlos, who believed us. Destiny's older sister was a journalist for the local paper. Carlos was a tech genius who helped us set up a hidden camera in the hallway outside the principal's office. What we captured changed everything. On Wednesday, October 23rd at 4:47 p.m., our hidden camera recorded Principal Hendricks, Mr. Patterson, and 3 other teachers carrying boxes from the district office. We watched them divide money, thousands of dollars, into bags. But we got something else too. We recorded them talking about Marcus. "Still can't believe the Webb kid figured it out," one teacher said on the video. "Well, he didn't tell anyone," Principal Hendricks replied. "We made sure of that." "You think those new kids know something?" "Doesn't matter. Without proof, they're just 2 kids with wild stories. Just like the Torres girl." Jordan and I looked at each other. We had proof now. Chapter 7. The Reveal. We didn't go to the police alone. Destiny's sister published our story. Carlos sent our video to the state education department. Jordan's parents, who turned out to be lawyers, helped us present everything officially. The next Monday, state investigators showed up at Lincoln Middle School. By Tuesday, Principal Hendricks and 4 teachers were suspended. By Wednesday, they found Marcus. He was alive. Marcus had witnessed the teachers threatening his mother, who discovered their theft scheme through district records. To protect her, Marcus ran, helped by an aunt who lived 3 states away. He'd been hiding for 5 years, living under a different name, terrified that coming forward would put his family in danger. When the arrests happened, Marcus's aunt finally let him come home. I met him 2 weeks later. He came to school to thank Jordan and me, this 17-year-old who looked both older and younger than he should. I left that note, Marcus said quietly, right before I disappeared. I thought someone might find it, might keep investigating. I never thought I'd be gone so long. Why did you come back? I asked. Marcus smiled, the first real smile I'd seen from him. Because you made it safe to. You did what I couldn't. You finished what I started. Epilogue. 3 months later, Locker 237 doesn't feel haunted anymore. Jordan and I still eat lunch together every day. Destiny and Carlos joined our friend group. Samantha stops by sometimes, and she looks lighter now, like she finally got to exhale after holding her breath for 5 years. Marcus comes to visit occasionally. He's doing online school, working with a therapist, slowly rebuilding his life. His mom got her job back. The stolen money, over $200,000, was recovered. As for me, I learned something important about being the new kid. Sometimes being an outsider means you see things others miss. Sometimes asking questions no one else asks leads to answers everyone needs. And sometimes, the scariest thing you can do is also the most important. Trust that the truth matters more than staying quiet. The note that started everything is framed on my wall now. A reminder that mysteries don't always stay mysteries, that missing kids can come home, and that sometimes, just sometimes, middle schoolers can change everything. My mom asked me the other day if I regretted getting involved, risking so much for a kid I'd never met. I thought about Marcus, finally home, about justice, finally served, about a small town, finally healing. No, I told her, I don't regret it at all, because some secrets are worth uncovering, some truths are worth fighting for, and some mysteries are worth solving, no matter what it takes. The end.